Uh-oh, 50 Cent just took his beef with Big Meech to a whole new level, and Meech is not staying quiet this time. Y'all already know 50's been on Meech's neck for a while now, accusing him of being a snitch, dragging his family, and even hinting that he cut a deal to get out of prison early. But now, Meech is flipping the script, and he's got some serious dirt on 50 that could change the whole narrative. And the fans? Chilly, they are dragging 50, because apparently he's known about the snitching rumors for years, but never said a word, until Meech decided to team up with his longtime enemy, Rick Ross. So what's really going on? Is Big Meech really the rat 50 says he is? Or is 50 Cent just playing dirty because Meech linked up with Rose? Let's break it all the way down. If you've been out of the loop, let me catch you up real quick.
In case you've been out of the loop, 50 Cent is now beefing with Big Meech, and from the looks of it, this could really be the end of the BMF series. It all kicked off when Meech popped up in a video with Rick Ross promoting a Welcome Home concert after his release from prison last October. And if you know 50, then you already know that was all it took for him to flip the switch and turn Meech into an enemy.
Gonna be there, the legend himself, gonna be in the building, making history. Meech, who else coming?
The whole nation. Detroit, St. Louis, California, everybody. Atlanta, Georgia, ATL, stand up. Woo.
50 and Meech were cool until Meech popped up in a video with Rick Ross, promoting a Welcome Home concert after his prison release last October. And y'all know 50 and Rick Ross have been beefing for over a decade. So the second 50 saw Meech rocking with Rose, he went into full petty mode. He wasted no time and called Meech a rat on social media, posting a picture of a rat with the caption, "I think I'm Big Meech," a direct shot using Rose's own lyrics from BMF. But 50 didn't stop there. He claimed the biggest mistake Meech ever made was not keeping ties with his former assistant, Tammy Cowens, because her upcoming tell-all was about to expose him. Now, here's where things get messy.
Just a year later, Tammy allegedly flipped and became an FBI informant.
Yeah, Tammy Cowan.
Okay, now...
She's a co-producer of the BMF Stars TV show.
Okay, and you're saying that she's an informant?
Definitely, 100%.
Okay.
She's been an informant since 2009. Tammy Cowens is Big Meech personal assistant / business partner / whatever you want to call. You know what I'm saying? Basically, she became the owner of what Meech has as BMF Entertainment, his company from prison. His company, she became the owner of it in 2008, and in 2009, she became a government informant. In 2010, she did a case that was pertaining to a guy that Meech met in prison and one of Meech's homeboys of 26 years. The person that 50 Cent got the movie from, the TV show from, that's the only way to get it. You can't get it from Meech because he in prison, so he can't DBA. He can't do business from prison, he's in jail. So he has to sign his rights to do his life story or do whatever he gonna do in his name over to somebody else. And Tammy Cowens is the person that was appointed to do all of that business, and she's the one that got the deal with 50.
Tammy Cowens wasn't just Big Meech's assistant. According to BMF affiliate Blue Da Vinci, Meech actually put Tammy in charge of BMF Entertainment while he was locked up in 2008. But guess what? Just a year later, in 2009, she allegedly flipped and became an FBI informant. Tammy Cowens is a 100% certified government informant. Blue Da Vinci. Now let's connect the dots. Meech trusted Tammy. Tammy allegedly became an informant. Meech got out after serving just 18 years of a 30-year sentence. That's why people are looking at Meech sideways. Like, how did he get out early while everyone else is still rotting in prison? Did he cut a deal? Did he really snitch? That's exactly what 50 Cent wants people to believe.
This is where fans started putting two and two together. If Meech trusted Tammy and she allegedly started working with the feds, does that mean Meech might have cooperated too? Because let's be real, he managed to get out after serving only 18 years of a 30-year sentence. That's got people side-eyeing the whole situation. Now, as for Meech, he didn't waste any time clapping back. Just one day after 50 Cent called him a rat, Meech hopped on IG with a petty response, posting a photo of himself with 50, but he slapped a rat emoji with cheese over 50's face and labeled him an internet gangster. Meanwhile, Rick Ross decided to join the chat, and he shared a video mocking 50 for being upset over Meech linking up with him.
Nigga took a picture with Rick Ross. You like your back against the wall and just slide down.
Meech wasn't about to let 50 call him a rat without clapping back. Just one day after 50's post, Meech jumped on Instagram and posted a picture of himself with 50's, but added a rat emoji over 50's face. And to make it even pettier, he put a block of cheese right next to it. Then Rick Ross jumped in and started clowning 50 for acting pressed over Meech linking up with him. Man took a picture with Rick Ross and slid down the wall like he got shot. Rick Ross. At first, 50 ignored Ross and kept his foot on Meech's neck. But then, Meech dropped a video denying everything. I wasn't going to address this because I ain't trying to let nobody trick me off the streets. But I never folded, never told, and never will. Big Meech. Meech may have denied the allegations, but 50 was not letting up. He came right back with more rat memes, screenshots of alleged snitching texts, a deep dive into another case involving Meech, and an FBI operation. But then, 50 Cent went after Meech's son, Lil Meech. He exposed Lil Meech's texts and basically threatened to kick him off the BMF series. Lil Meech texted 50, "Man, I would take my shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this. You acting like I'm your enemy. I've only shown you love and loyalty." And 50 replied with, "What next season, Lil Ninja?" Basically saying, "Boy, you're fired." And then 50 took it even further. He mocked Lil Meech for taking money from Rick Ross, saying, "F Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can pay bills till next season starts."
Trick cuff off the street.
I never folded, never told.
You
never
told
did.
Tammy to tell.
Before this time, always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family.
Y'all gonna be disappointed when little baby don't show up? When Skilla don't show up? When Vizzo don't show up? No don't show up?
I wasn't going to address this.
Man, this reading drops, man. Look at you reading.
But I never folded, never told, never will. Death before the time, always. So I'm doing this for my loved ones and the support of my friends and family. Come out to the Amarana Ring.
He can't even go. You want house arrest, he can't even go.
But you already know 50 wasn't done yet. He cranked the petty levels even more and dragged Big Meech's son, Lil Meech, into the mess, exposing his texts and even threatening to kick him off the BMF series. Lil Meech, who plays his father in 50's BMF show, texted 50 to confront him for coming at Big Meech and wrote, "They just told me you unfollowed me on Instagram and now you managing Skilla Baby with Rocket when I brought him around you first when you didn't have a clue who he was. Now you mad at me when I would take my shirt off my back for you. I can't believe this, man. You act as if I'm your enemy. I've only shown you love and loyalty. I'm human. I go through my own ish, but I never switched up on you." Lil Meech also spoke on Big Meech linking up with Rick Ross, claiming it was strictly about the bag and nothing more. He wrote, "F Ross, but he gave my dad some bread so he can afford to pay his bills until our next season starts. This internet ish is throwing me off, man. You know me in real life." But 50 Cent wasn't trying to hear it. He showed zero mercy and hit back with, "What next season, Lil Ninja?" basically letting Lil Meech know that he's no longer part of the show. And then in a follow-up post, 50 trolled Lil Meech by saying his next acting role will be on Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. 50 said, "I'll give Mona Scott a call for him later today." Petty.
And 50 responded with the ultimate petty move. "What next season?" Rick Ross wasn't done yet. He announced he's working on a BMF movie. But guess what? 50 Cent already owns the TV and film rights to the BMF story. So unless Ross wants to get sued, his little movie idea might never see the light of day. Meanwhile, 50 just confirmed he's dropping a documentary that will expose Meech once and for all. Fast forward to February 13th, the day of Big Meech's Welcome Home concert. Out of nowhere, the concert got canceled. And guess who people started blaming? 50 Cent. The venue put out a statement. "Due to unforeseen circumstances, tonight's show has been canceled. Refunds available at point of purchase." And 50 hopped right on IG and trolled Meech again. "I had nothing to do with this. Please stop calling my phone. I sincerely hope you have a nice day. Happy Valentine's Day." Now, let's keep it real. 50 Cent is petty, calculated, and always has receipts. But why is he suddenly exposing Meech now? If he knew about the snitching allegations this whole time, why bring it up now? Is it really about loyalty? Or is he just mad that Meech is rolling with Rick Ross? Is Big Meech actually a snitch? Or is 50 Cent just being a hypocrite because he's mad about the Rick Ross connection? And is Lil Meech really about to lose his role on BMF over this? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't miss this next video because the drama is far from over.